Yo, what's going on? How y'all doing?
I want y'all just finished me a little run, headed back to my mama crib. About to get ready to get back on that road back to ATL. What's popping with y'all today, man? How y'all doing? I'm feeling good right now. Just wanted to check in, man, see how everybody feeling. Do me a favor, man. Share this to your feed. Share this to your feed. Send me some hearts. Let's boost the algorithm of this live so more people can get this message. Today, I want to talk about dealing with the good and the bad in your life, dealing with the positive and the negative in your life. It was popping, man. I need y'all to tell me how y'all feeling in the comments below. And it's really crazy that the 4th of July fell on a Tuesday this year, man. I know so many people on had to miss out on like certain vacations or certain family functions or whatever it was because they had to go to work today. So man, shout out to the people that sacrificed anyway, man. Shout out to the people that had to go to work too, man. We know, we wish y'all could have been there, and it's all love. And it sucks that y'all job won't let y'all to have Monday off. Super suck that y'all job made y'all come to work today, man. Everybody else kicking it, and y'all gotta be at work. That suck. But you making money though. But you making money though. So that's kind of how it is with life. So, you got to deal with the good and the bad. And certain people, they off today, but they not making money today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all at work, y'all making bread. So, in a way, that's the good. Dealing with the good and the bad in your life is kind of like that. That's how I look at life. Certain things happen, feel me? Things happen, and it's a good and a bad side, a good and a bad way to look at it. And it's on you to choose. It's on you to decide. You know what I mean? Like, which way am I gonna look at this thing? Am I gonna look at it positive or the negative way? Because the thing is just happening. All right, the thing is just happening. It may feel bad. You know what I'm saying? You may think about it in a negative way, but it's really only the thing that's happening. But for everything that's happening, it's a good side and a bad side. And it takes power and it takes a little courage. I get it. It takes a little mental discipline to be able to have the discernment to be able to choose which side of this thing I'm going to go on. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to look at it on the negative point of view? I'm going to look at it from the positive. Things is. And that's just the way life is. Bad, certain things are good. I feel like it's a split. I feel like it's a balance. I feel like everything has a good and a bad 50% at all times, and it's on you to look at it that way. And life is full of goods and bads. You have good days, you have bad days, right? In reality, you only having days, but it's on you to decide whether or not you look at that day as a good day or a bad day. And you know how it is. Sometimes you like go through something one day, and then maybe like 6 months later or a year later, you look back at that day, and you kind of feel good about it in a way, like a weird good feeling, like it really wasn't all that bad. And I'm glad this happened because I learned this about myself on that day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever felt like that? Anybody ever felt like when they look back at something, it really wasn't all that bad? I know I do. I know I do. I look at shit like, dang, it really wasn't even all that bad. And I'm kind of glad it happened because of this or because of that. You know what I'm saying? I be having those moments all the time. And when I do some deep reflection on that, what I tend to think is, damn, instead of waiting a year later to find out that it was some good in this situation, why not try to find out what that good is right now? You know what I'm saying? Why not try to find out today, even though it feels bad, even though it looks bad, like let me see what I can do, or let me see how I can think about this thing today to get that same good feeling like I will, that I already know I will a year from now. You know what I'm saying? The good and the bad. If you understand the law of polarity, everything is just is. It's the observer. It's the person that is naming it that makes it good or bad, happy or sad, positive or negative, hot or cold. You know what I'm saying? Like I be hanging with people from New York and New Orleans, right? And I'll say, "Damn, it's cold." They'll be like, "Dude, this ain't cold." They're right. It's not cold for them. The temperatures are far lower in New York than it is in New Orleans, but it's still cold to me. You feel me? So it's on the observer. It's on the person that is naming it. It's on the person that's experiencing it, that's making it good or bad, happy or sad, hot or cold. You know what I'm saying? Everything has an opposite. The law of polarity. Everything has an opposite. Everything is just is, and it all has an opposite, and that's where duality comes in. That's what everything always have two sides. What Shawty Lo said, it must be two sides. And that's facts. It's always two sides of everything. There's always two perspectives on one thing. You know what I'm saying? It's always good and bad. And it's on the observer. Who's the one observing your life? Ask yourself the question. Who's the one that's observing your life? Who's observing your life? And that, my friend, should be you. You're the one that's experiencing the life that you're living. You're the one that's naming and labeling everything that you see in your life. You are the observer of your life. You're the one putting a name to all of these things that you're experiencing. So if you know that everything has a good and a bad, a positive and a negative, you have the power to determine what that thing is for you, right? And we can't let what somebody else's perspective or somebody else's point of view or somebody else observance, whatever word for that, we can't rely on them to make this thing what we experiencing it to be. If we experiencing this thing is good, then it's good for us. It may be bad for them, and that's okay too, right? Because they're allowed to have their own perspective. They're allowed to think about this thing a certain way. So we got to get out of trying to make people believe what we believe, see what we see. It ain't for them. They're not observing your life. You're not observing theirs. Not that it matters. I mean, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be observing their life like that to where you want to make the decisions on their life. You're not the one experiencing that. They are. So they have a right to feel how they feel about whatever they feel like. And you're allowed to feel how you feel about it too. It can exist because at any given time, both sides exist. Both sides exist. Yes, I've been at peace with my life. Yes. And it creates so much more peace in your life. It creates so much more peace in your life when you operate that way. You're not so you're not so tied up in trying to make somebody else believe what you believe. You cool with the fact that they believe what they believe and you believe what you believe. It keeps anxiety low, right? You at peace. You at peace. You don't care. Not that it don't matter. Not that it's not important. It's just you don't care. It doesn't sway your life. It doesn't affect your life. It doesn't make you or break you. It's their opinion. It's their judgment. It's their perspective. And that's okay. And we got to surround ourselves with people who know that and understand that, right? So you won't be at war with other people. You won't be so busy fussing and fighting with other people trying to make them believe in something that you believe in. right? And when people believe that, when people know that, we understand that we have our own individual worlds that we living in, right? All of our worlds exist. And instead of you trying to take something from somebody else's world and change their world, focus on your own world. And once you got focus on your own world and I got focus on my world, we can create another world. We can create universes and galaxies. We can create all of that, right? We can work together. Everybody in life can work together. We can create so much more. But we so busy trying to make other people believe the things that we believe in, to the point where we mad and we angry, we throwing riots, you know, this person has this religion, now I don't like him or I'm not gonna accept him because they have this religion, and this person is black or white, this race, so I'm not gonna listen to what they have to say. Like, what? Why does that even matter? Like, they separated us with all of these different labels. They separated us with all of these different titles and all of it. Let's just everywhere. Look at the government. You got Democrat, Republic. That separation that creates war amongst people. There shouldn't be no different type of government views. Like, what? That separation, man. We supposed to move as one. We all have something to share to the world. We all have a dream. We all have our own perspective that matters in this world. And if all of us put our perspectives, our thoughts about what we experiencing in life, if we put all of those things together, we can further advance ourselves in this culture. We can further advance ourselves, right? Because you got a piece of the puzzle, I got a piece of the puzzle. Let's put all of our pieces of the puzzle together and see what we come up with. We truly powerful if we can do that. I just know how powerful I am when I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle of my life together and I'm building a masterpiece amongst myself. So I can only imagine if I bring in someone else with me that's doing that for themselves, and we create and put more puzzles of the pieces to the puzzle of life together. Like, imagine what we can encompass. Imagine what we could do. Imagine what we could be if we come together and put all of our perspectives and all of our beliefs together and come up with something. I truly believe if we all thought together and came together for one day, we can change the world. I really truly believe that, y'all. What's y'all thoughts on that, man? What's y'all thoughts on that? Popping, y'all joining the live. Appreciate y'all sharing this to y'all feed. I appreciate y'all liking this. And again, if you see this message after it's live, I still respond to comments. I still check them and go back and respond to comments. I want to know what your perspective is on everything that I just said. I want to know what your thought process is for everything that I just said. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? I love an intellectual conversation. I love people that has interesting perspectives about life. So if that's you, if you got something that you want to add to the message that I brought today, leave a comment below. Share it to your feed and tag me in it. Let me know what y'all think. Drop me some hearts when y'all get this video. When y'all see this video, just hit the hearts. Share this to your feed. Leave a comment. It helps the algorithm boost this show to other people that may need to see this message. Right? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate them likes. I appreciate them shares. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And if anybody need credit repair that wants to avoid those expensive monthly fees, all right, click the link in my bio. I got a partnership with Credit Repair Hacks that allows anybody that uses my link unlimited disputes. You just have to pay for your credit monitoring. Credit monitoring like $29 a month. You get unlimited disputes. You can dispute all of your hard inquiries. You can dispute all of your collection, bankruptcy, charge off, repossession, old credit cards, medical bills, late payments, unlimited. Unlimited, and you can cancel at any time. Right? Hit the link in my bio. That's free unlimited credit disputes with Credit Repair Hacks. For all my people out there that want to fix their own credit and don't want to spend $200 a month and $1,500 up front for credit repair, you got that. It's backed. I got a lot of results from a lot of my clients already. Right? Just started this partnership in January of this year. And it's been doing phenomenal. And I'm excited about it. I'm super excited about it. I'm so excited about that plan that I'm like, soon I'm gonna stop charging people for my personal credit repair stuff. I'm gonna stop charging people for personal credit repair services, right? And just allow people to do that. I'm that excited about that program. Credit Repair Hacks. Look, if you enjoyed this message that I delivered today, go check out my podcast, Money Talk Mondays. I talk about a lot of cool, dope, interesting stuff just like this. I finished season 1 last year, and I'll be doing season 2 very, very soon. Very, very soon. So go catch up on all of my episodes. Leave me a rating. Let me know what you think. That also helps my podcast. Listen, if you listen to the end, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate everything that you do for me. One love, one light to everybody that watched this video. You on your way to blessings. You on your way to happiness. The universe just told me to tell you that. Love.